Are we live? Are we live? Hmm. It looks like we're live. Yes, yes, yes. Folks are coming on board. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are so awesome. Let's do this thing. Hey there, my name is Peter Hartman. You're watching Bad Guru Nightly, and I am Bad Guru. This show is meant to serve as a reminder that your attention matters. You see, what we give our attention to becomes a greater part of our experience. We shape our reality with the power of our attention. So it's important to be deliberate. I'm so glad you decided to be deliberate with me here tonight. We'll be talking about, continuing the conversation, talking about, you know what? Sometimes talking to yourself means you're sane. We're going to be having a fun time talking about that. I'm going to keep it short today, or at least I'm going to try to keep it short. Thank you so much for staying up late with me. We're going to dive right into the topic of the show. But first, how was your day? How was your day, folks? Sarah, hi, hi, Bad Guru. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Samantha. Good to see you. Thank you so much for chatting with me. How was your day? You know, I hope for some of you your day was good. You spent it here, some of it here with me, and I cannot tell you how much I appreciated the folks who came out. It is so fun to like have an idea in your head and then put it out there into the world, and then recognize that other people like that idea, want to share that idea, and want to participate with it. And they will move their bodies and leave their house and experience discomfort and go through the effort and spend energy and time and money and come out and engage with the idea that you set in motion. And then have a fun time doing it. Woo! My goodness! That makes you feel good, man. That makes you want to try more. That makes you want to be more social. It felt so fantastic. Thank you so much for coming out. It was really a total blast. But how was your day? How was your day? Did you have a good day? Bad day, great day, terrible day, okay day, amazing day, outstanding day. Today, Peter, this Saturday was better than every other Saturday I've ever had in my life. What? What happened? Well, when I left your house, I found a diamond. A diamond. Oh, you found a diamond? Yes, it was a diamond ring. A diamond ring? Yeah, it was a diamond ring, and it was in an envelope with a note that said, "Whoever finds this can keep it." What? You got a guilt-free diamond ring? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I didn't even have to go out and find the lady who lost this. She left it for me. Outstanding day. A day where you find a diamond. You know what's an outstanding day? And an outstanding day is when you learn something new. Outstanding day is when you discover something about yourself. An outstanding day is when you had an opportunity to express who you are, when you were genuinely yourself. Outstanding days. Look, any day that you spend above ground is a good day, but some days are outstanding because something special happens that day. And just so you know, no guilt, no trip, under your own power is the ability for you to make your day outstanding, to put yourself in a position where opportunity can find you, to engage with something that you might not have engaged before, and you might learn something about yourself. It's so much fun. Find a way to make your day better. Whatever your day is, make it better. Find some way. What time is it? Are we? The day's almost done, but you got a few minutes. Hey, maybe you're watching Bad Guru. Sarah says, thank you for the great meetup. Thank you so much for your comment. That's so nice. Honestly, you guys, I could have spent 6 hours with you today. Honestly, look, if I didn't have anything else to do, and if I could have held you hostage, there's nothing else I enjoy more than talking with you. There's nothing I enjoy more than interacting with other human beings, like-minded people who can connect and share and make me think of things that I hadn't thought about before. It's why I do this show, man. And I love that you're chatting because I get to sort of interact with you some more. And I do the show every single night. Every single night? Every single night I do this show, you know? That's how I'm obsessed. That's how you know. Bad Guru, he likes talking to us. He likes spending time with us. He's not joking about this 6-hour conversation. It's happened. It's happened before, 6 hours, and I hope it happens again. Whether you like it or not. But I hope you had a great day. I hope you had an outstanding day. I hope you had an okay day. I'm glad you had a day. It doesn't matter what it is. Every single moment of every single day, you have an opportunity, a choice to make. I know I say that fast every week, but think about that. Every single moment of every single day that you are conscious, you have the ability to make a choice, a decision. When people say your power is now, they ain't joking, because your power is right in this moment. You can totally change your life. You can change your life slightly. You can improve your life. You can make it worse. You're like, let me eat a whole jar of Nutella. You know, I remember as a kid, I used to put my spoon in a jar of Nutella and just eat the whole thing out, you know. I didn't even know Nutella was for toast or bread. I didn't know it was a spread. I just ate it like that. For years, no idea Nutella was a spread. I just ate it with a spoon. You can make decisions like that if you want diabetes. But if you don't want diabetes, then you can make a different choice, you know. You can eat grapes instead of cashew clusters. That's a choice I had to make today. That's a choice I had to make. That's a choice I can make every day. Anyway, I hope you had a really great day, outstanding day. It's good to take a moment of reflection to look back at the day you had and ask yourself, how did it go? How was I? How could it have been better? A moment of reflection. It doesn't take much. And then you can set yourself up for a better day tomorrow. Hey, what can I do tomorrow that would be better? How could I improve my tomorrow? And the only thing better than improving today is improving tomorrow. Well, I hope you had a great day. I want to talk about, I said I was going to keep this short, and I'm like 6-7 minutes in, and I haven't gotten to the topic of the show. Peter, man, he said he would keep it short. We stayed up late to watch this show, and here you are yammering on. I know. Let's get to it. You know, sometimes talking to yourself means you're sane. You know, you're like, don't look at that guy. Don't talk to that guy. He's talking to himself. Don't talk to him. But sometimes you got to talk to yourself. And, you know, maybe some of you do. But I bet some people don't. They don't realize they can have a conversation with themselves in their mind. Self-talk. I talked about this yesterday, how important it is to have a dialogue with yourself. It's important to know who you are. So awareness is important, and talking to yourself helps you to keep tabs. How am I feeling right now? What am I choosing to do? What's the plan for me? What is my purpose? What is my purpose for this day? What do I want to accomplish? Talking to yourself is a way of sort of crystallizing your thoughts, at least in a basic form, so that you can direct yourself more efficiently. Self-talk is important to, when you put words on something, yes, you're using labels and you're using, you're binding that thought. You might be limiting it in some sense, but what words can do is that internal dialogue, what it can do, it could clarify how you're feeling. Samantha Barty, life coach extraordinaire here in Montreal. She has these little cards. On her business cards, on the back of it, she has a list of emotions, just a list of emotions that she's listed there, because she found out there's a lot of people, they don't know how they feel. How do you feel? Good. How do you feel? Bad. They don't know any nuance. They don't know about feeling irritated or disturbed or disgusted. They don't know feeling scared or they doubtful, regretful. They might not know exactly how they feel. And something about seeing it and putting a word to it helps you to figure out, this is what I do. This is how I deal with this feeling. And this is how I deal when I feel like that. And when I'm thinking these thoughts, right? It really helps to self-talk, to put labels, words on ideas, words on the way that you're feeling so that you can, see it. There it is right there. And you can this is what I do when I feel annoyed. I don't just feel bad, I feel annoyed. Now I have to breathe. Breathe, right? That's what I do when I'm annoyed. Something about seeing it, something about externalizing, something about crystallizing it in your mind. So self-talk is really important. But you know what? It's not just straight. I don't know about you, but when I self-talk, when I go into my mind, I don't just hear one voice. I hear many voices. I hear voices. There, I said it. Don't judge me. Don't you judge me. I hear voices. One of the voices I hear in my head is my mother's voice. I hear my mother's voice, and she says, Peter, take your time. Do it right the first time. Take your time, pay attention, and do it right the first time. And I guess my mom didn't know about no ADHD or nothing like that when we were growing up. She had no clue about no ADHD, didn't know about the letters that I was, She just knew Peter kind of scatterbrained. Peter, he rushes through things. Peter, he goes too fast. Peter, he thinks too much. Take your time. Do it right the first time. Take your time, pay attention, do it right the first time. I hear that voice in my head all the time. I'm washing dishes, take your time, do it right the first time. I'm working on a project, take your time, do it right the first time. I'm kissing my girlfriend, take your time, do it right the first time. Oh, no, I'm just joking. I'm just teasing. I'm not that crazy. I'm a little crazy. I do it like that. It's fun to hear the voices in your head. And you're like, oh, that's my mama. She's in there. I hear other voices, you know? Sometimes I want to go in a direction, I want to do a certain thing, and I hear a voice that sounds a lot like me that says, don't do it. You're not ready. Don't do it. You're not ready. You can't do it. You're unprepared. Don't do it. You can't. Fear, anxiety, you know? And then relative to that same situation, I hear another voice that says, oh, I would really like to do it. I'd really like to do it. Oh, it'd be so good to do it. It'd be so good to experience that. Oh, please do it. And you have these two voices in your head. And then you have another voice that says, doing it, you could do it, not do it, but it'd be pretty difficult. It'd be pretty hard for you to do. You don't have the money, you don't have the resources, you don't have the talent. It'll be pretty difficult for you to do. You can do it or not do it. I can tell you that. But you might not want to do it. You might not technically be able to. So it's like you have one voice pro, one voice con, other voice critical. You got all these voices in your head. What's Marina saying? Marina saying, grateful the last couple of days I've been feeling satisfied and content. I love hearing that. Oh, that's fantastic. Makes me feel real good. I feel good when you feel good. That's pretty good. It's good to be human. It's good to have empathy and caring for other people because when they feel good, you feel good. Well, when they feel bad, you feel bad. But that's just part of being alive and a human being. Thank you so much for that. Love that comment. You have the voices in your head, right? You got the voices in your head. They're yammering and chimmering. And you're like, what should I do? What voice should I listen to? You know, Peter, it's not so simple as self-talk. There's a whole thing in my head. I know there's a party going on in there all the time, and everybody's got their opinions, right? The different aspects of you. But I was watching a movie one time. It's called I believe it was called Captain Phillips with Tom Hanks. And he's sailing with his crew on the ocean. He's sailing with his crew on the ocean, and they have to make a decision whether to continue in one way or to go another way. And there were pros and cons for both of those things. So the captain, he doesn't exactly know what to do. He's confused. He doesn't know what to do. So he brings his crew up and he talks with his crew. And the engineer saying, we don't have enough gas to do both things, and this is our limitations, our technical limitations. There's another person going, oh, please, let's not go that way. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. Let's not go that way. It's dangerous. And you have somebody else going, it might be dangerous, but we'll get a lot of money if we do it. We'll get a lot of money if we do it, and we'll get home sooner and see your family. We have a strong desire to do it. Don't do it. It's dangerous. Strong desire. The engines are taxing. We might be able to do it or not be able to do it. He's talking to the engineer and the first mate and the passengers, and it's like, my God, all these voices. And then Tom Hanks, the captain, Captain Phillips, he has to make a decision. And what he does is that he listens to everyone, determines what might be a proper course of action, then he decides it. And what's fantastic, what I found interesting about that is despite how heated everyone was, despite how much they argued, despite how much they might have even disagreed with the decision, they went along with what the captain said. Because the captain sets the course. And you may not like it, but a boat that doesn't obey the captain, a ship, a crew that does not obey the captain is in for a rough time. You can't have a divided ship. You can't have people with their own minds doing their own things. They know that overall, no matter what the risk is, no matter what the problem is, it's better for us all to come under agreement and to go full force in the direction that the captain has decided. So once all the yammering was done, and once all the dialogue was done, and once all the screaming and the analyzing was done, it was left up to the captain to make the decision. You, my friend, are the captain. That's how I came up with my method. La Capitaine. It's French for the captain. La Capitaine. Tu es le capitaine. Is it le capitaine or la capitaine? I gotta figure that out. You're the captain, right? You are the captain of your ship. And yes, there are a lot of voices, and you pay attention to those voices and you listen to it. But get into the habit of making a decision, a true decision. A decision means that you are closing other doors. A decision is not just the choice that you're making, it's the acknowledgement that you're not making the other choices. It's the closing of doors. It's the closing of other options. It's just shutting out an exclusion, the separation. Deci from decision. Deci from the Latin means to separate, to cut off. You're cutting off other options, and you're choosing this course of action. And get it in your mind and in your heart that when you choose a course of action, we all get on board. Once a decision has been made, you move in that direction. It may not be the greatest decision, but it's better to move forward with unity, right? It's better to move forward together and apply all the different aspects. So you listen to the voice in your head that says, I'm afraid, I'm afraid, I'm afraid. And you say, why are you afraid? And how can we make you less afraid? I'm afraid because we're unprepared and we don't have the skills. Let's get prepared and let's get the skills. You listen to fear, you listen to doubt, you listen to anxiety, and that voice can tell you what you need. You listen to the other voice who's excited. Let's do this. This will be of good to us. And you can get that motivation. The engineer who's kind of neutral on it, saying, just technically, the machinery can work like this, the machinery can work like that. Listen to the engineer. What is the engineer telling you? What are actually your capabilities? How can you boost your capabilities? Or what can you do with the capabilities that you have? And you move wholeheartedly in that direction, right? You got different parts of you. I get that. But those different parts are valuable because they're providing you insight and information based on different perspectives. And your job as a Capitaine, your job as le Capitaine, is to take in all that information and then to make a choice. And the captain doesn't know for sure whether or not it's going to work. The captain is not the always right person. The captain is a job to unify intention. The captain is a job to unify with intention, commitment, dedication to a specific cause. You set the course. So every single moment of every single day, you have an opportunity to set the course for your life. And you can make dramatic changes, you can make slight modifications, you can stay put. But you as a captain make that choice. And you might think, oh, the voices in my head, but the voices in your head are your crew. And your crew is giving you information. And even though one might say stop, it's not their job to decide if you stop. But you can listen. But it's your job to decide. You're in charge. Interesting, right? That's the way self-talk. When I self-talk, I go into my head and say, what are the different parts of me saying? I recognize it, I appreciate it, I value it, and then I make a decision accordingly. That's why I love having the conversation in my mind, because even if I hear that doubtful voice, that fearful voice, that angry voice, I know it's just an aspect of who I am. It's not all of who I am. I might be angry right now, I might feel this way right now, but it's not all of who I am. And all I got to do is value it all and then pick a course. Not believing it's absolutely the right course, but knowing for sure it's better to move forward holistically and to commit myself and to be dedicated. And more often than not, I think you know what's good for you. All right. Sarah's liking that. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are fantastic. You're up late with me tonight. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And whether you're watching this in live or whether you're watching this in the future, I really appreciate you watching. I believe that your attention matters, and I'm so glad you gave me some of that here tonight. All right, that's it for me. I'm signing off. You guys are absolutely fantastic. Remember to like the video if you liked it. You can dislike it if you disliked it. Thank you so much for posting your comments. I really love that. Liking the video helps other people find this video. So thank you so much for helping with that. You guys are fantastic. I'm signing off. My name is Peter Hartman. You're watching Bad Guru Nightly. And I am Bad Guru. Good night. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow.